yeah, as I was saying, it sucks that you've got people like Drake and Jaden saying that they'd die for me, and that the situation has gotten that dire where true immortals are contemplating losing their immortality somehow, as if that could happen. I can't imagine how that could happen. Um, but it goes to show how serious the situation is. People are not making this situation easy. There are too many cooks in the kitchen, way too many. Um, I just can't wait to leave, to be honest. Like, now I've got something to save up towards. You will see how I start saving towards that and making efforts to get that amount of money, that 20 grand that I need to move to Canada. Um, like I said, it's actually only 12 grand that I need to move to Canada, but I'm rounding it up to 20 just so that I have extra money. And hopefully by that time things should be a lot easier, like I said. You know. Um, I'm focused. I'm focused on finding a way out. I don't think anyone expected me to become a celebrity while already being a celebrity. Nobody expected the young Alias, aka Bang Bang thing. But it's really going off. It's really going off. So, shout outs to Jada Kiss for trying to recruit me into D Block Europe. It's just I thought it was a scam after a while because I didn't want my money to just go into a hole. And I'd just be sending him freestyles and freestyles and freestyles. It was like $30 a freestyle sometimes. So like $20 a freestyle. But he did alert me to the fact that I'm a double platinum artist. As well as an SAS soldier, like I said, no one predicted Joe Biden would win but me before while the election polls were being counted. No one knew what was going on because Trump, to your knowledge, was refusing to stand down, whereas to my knowledge, Trump gave me the inside route that look, Trump's like Biden's gonna be president. You know, me and Trump have quite a close relationship. Um, hopefully, um, Trump not being president anymore would mean that the corrupt person in power isn't president in reality anymore either. And that's what I'm hoping towards. Um, you know, I'll be honest with you, the masturbation thing was just to throw you off so that you had something to talk about. So I started masturbating more, just so that you had something else to talk about and you didn't see my real agenda. Because I knew you would talk. I encourage any female not to worry about any form of sexual interaction with me, whether it's showing me things on the gram or anything else, no matter what anyone says or seems to be doing, because my natural form and your natural form together, women, is hellfire for men who should not be seen. It's absolute hellfire. They shouldn't be seeing us naked together or apart. And it's absolute hellfire. To see a woman's true naked form, It would freak you guys out. I've pressed them. I've pressed them so I would know. And I've done it while feeling every little thing. But yeah, this Canada move it's got me gassed. They checked if I'm eligible. They said, yes, you're eligible. You can move to Canada. I said, bam, what do I need? They said, you need 4 grand up front, and then you're going to need to show that you have £7,500 in your bank account. And then you can move to Canada as an accountant. And hopefully they'll help me find a job. The company. I mean, I really wanted to work in Central. I've got no beef with a lot of people in Central. A lot of people come up to me in Central like, it's a thing to have beef with me when really there's no need for beef. Because they weren't even involved in the whole situation why I couldn't stay in Central and be an accountant. Being an SAS soldier is very difficult. It's not like I say I'm an SAS soldier anymore. Being an SAS soldier is very difficult. It's very lonely at the top. It's very lonely at the top. I'm young, so I'm young. So to be an SAS soldier this young, um, it's very. It can be difficult at times, but like I said, I did swear that if I got sectioned again, I'd break up with Ruth Jane Forrest, because you've just got to know when the piss is being taken, really. Like, they can't section me like that. They can't keep on sectioning me like this. It's ridiculous. And then they say there's an alternative route to your colitis. Have surgery. Some people get 2 different stoma bags during surgery. Me with a stoma bag, I'd be fodder for stabbing. For someone ripping it, pulling it, bumping into me and yanking the stomas. I considered getting stomas before I knew about this whole central London plot not to have me there. But at the end of the day, it's good vibes. I just need to get out of this country because I've been restricted so much. From my grades a 2-2, I did not get a 2-2. I got 100%. I got 100%. I can do things no one else can do in accounting. I can detect things no one else can detect in accounting. I find double payments, triple payments like that. Just by accident. But when Drake is saying I made a decision, I'd die for it. It does concern me, like what's really going on. When, people are saying, we'll get out of this, I promise. It would make me sad if Drake died. I mean, I've had to face the fact that and then you've got what also bothers me, why I remain aloof and silent throughout the whole days and stuff, is that the psychics are constantly trying to read my mind, and then they're telling people what I'm saying, but that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. What they're reading, what they're hearing is not what I'm saying. I'm just going along with the thought process that's being provided to me because my own team was using it to use it in a certain way against me or for me. I don't know what, but they weren't using it in a good way in the first place. The hackers went too prematurely. They went full blown attack, you know? They went full blown attack. People are always looking at me like, did that piss you off? Truth say you don't want to piss me off anyway. Yeah, I'll go to Canada when I'm 40. Just start a new life there. Continue paying my lander bill. Continue to pay my lander bill. And then hopefully by that time my sales should have processed and I should have a bit more money in my account. It would be nice to get my royalties for my records, my multiple bangers. I mean, my verses, my lyrical wordplay, my lyrical content, the entendres. You know, I think I provided enough to be accepted as a true celebrity now. A lot of people think that they can come up with me. My hackers definitely think that they can come up with me. But why are they doing what they're doing and then acting like they can come up? They're saying they're coming up. But you're doing what you're doing. It just doesn't make any sense. The Canada thing calmed me down. The Canada thing calmed me down. I wish I had known about it last year so I could have saved up more money from my student loan, which I was told expressly not to pay back. I was told expressly, don't pay back your student loan. I was told that. I get cash influxes because I'm a soldier and they need to find ways to give me cash influxes. But as time goes on, hopefully I can have a bit more money. You know, I like more money. Boris, I like a lot more money. I like double what I'm getting now at least. So hopefully you can set that up before you leave office. So Boris Johnson, check this out. If I get like right now I get 1,200. So say I got 2,400 a month somehow tax free over the next 7 years. 2,400 tax free a month over the next 7 years. I could save £4 grand a year. £400 a month. £400 a month over 12 months is what, five 4,800. So times that by 6 and you'll see what I'm working with. And I think it's a good agenda to have. As you know, this country can't keep me forever. Just like Central London can't keep me away now. I've established my strength. I didn't know that it was all being like micro processed and all this and that. It's been extremely selfish on the part of others. Like what others have been allowed to do during my whole situation compared with what I've been able to do has been completely ridiculous. Um, I don't think it's fair the way things are run. Things are run in a biased way. It's clear the people behind it aren't military or government, and military and government need to take over urgently and immediately because this show is just out of control and out of hand. And military and government need to take over because they run it more efficiently. And it's fair on me. It's fair on me. I get sectioned. I have money for being sectioned. I come out. I have money to go out. You know. I don't see why I can't get a job. I don't need to smoke weed at the job. No, I was actually told by a female bank worker to start bringing weed to the job. You know, I didn't want to bring weed to the job. It's just that I told her, I get sick without it. You know, so I could have done without the weed. I don't need to smoke weed at my job. Um, so that's not an issue. Me smelling of weed. It's not an issue. I just want to work in Central. Do my thing there. Shout outs to the Home Office for letting me in with 6 spliffs before I went to Hyde Park or before I went back home. Um, I can truly say Boris Johnson has blatantly helped me out, and I'm thankful to him. Um, just the way my benefits have worked out, it's been true. It's just truly been a blessing. And that's ever since Boris Johnson has come to office. Um, the coronavirus, was I behind it? Am I behind the coronavirus? Yes, I am. Yes, I am behind the coronavirus. With the help of the Orientals. But yes, I am behind the coronavirus. I can spread it with a lethality at will. People say, what about you and Morgan? I'm cool with Morgan. It's just that the police won't let me talk to Morgan, so I don't say his name um, in posts or anything. But I'm still cool with Morgan. To me, he's still my little brother. But the police won't let me talk to him, so I can't address the Morgan issue as much as I like to. And I don't want to get carried away, you know. Like I've had 12 cautions from police in less than a year, so it's just long. So even if you escape the charge, the police will still drag it out, even though I can't be arrested or put to trial. Like the police will still drag it out, and it's just long. So I don't mention Morgan anymore. Morgan Willoughby, even though I've got no problem with him. He's a safe dude. He's a safe dude. He's a young man now, well into his teens. In reality, you know, I don't know how they slow down the time here. No, because I swear it's been longer. People are telling me I'm 43, but whose timeline is it under? Because if you're saying I'm 43, you're 10 years older than I think you are. You lot. Me, I could be 10 years older than I think I am, But I've still lived life like I'm a 32-year-old. So say Christmas has already been, and we're past January now, well into February. I don't see why life should have to be like that for me. It's been a disorganized thing. The wrong people have been trusted. Um, it's been nasty. It's been vindictive. It's been spiteful. And I just feel like Drake, as the overseer, should take more action and definitely let people know that he's watching a lot more and that he's preed what they do, because Drake is the overseer of this whole thing. So I think Drake should have play a bigger role. You know, it's not Drake's fault really, but it's just the way things have been done. Um, Calculated thinking has been incalculated thinking. You know. Uh, but yeah, if I can just get 2,400, I can easily save up £400. So if I can get 2,400 in the next year, maybe with an additional job paying me like over 2,400 a month, so that I don't have to worry about my benefits. So if I can get a real job that pays me 2,400, I won't smoke weed at work, on my way to work, or on my way from work. I'll just smoke weed when I get home. And on the weekends, then that can be it. I didn't mean for it to go down like that at Broadwick, but I just knew like it was just a test really to see if they'd keep me. It was just a test. I don't know why you wouldn't want me at your workplace because I'm a cash cow. That's the thing. I'm the cash cow. In marketing, everyone knows what that means. It's a wrap. They should be doing everything for you, not everything to be against you. It makes no sense in marketing or profit wise. They should be doing everything for you to keep you happy and satisfied, not everything for everyone else. I appreciate Instagram giving me special privileges so that I can post for longer than 10 minutes on my gram, 20 minutes, 30 minutes sometimes on my gram. I appreciate Instagram giving me those special privileges because, I do need a verified profile and I do need to get my hackers off this shit as well. But yeah, I say like 2,400 a month plus PIP, 600. So that'll be 3 grand a month. I say that's enough to live on. Boris. So put things in place, long term strategies as well. You might not always be in office while this is going on. My 10-year plan is just to end things as they are. And the move to Canada should do that. So if I can save 400 a month until from say when I get the cash influx of 2,400. So when I get the cash influx of 2,400, if I can save 400 a month up until the end of my 5 nug plan, when I turn 40, then I should be able to move to Canada very seamlessly, and I know I'll make it there. I just know I'll make it there. The hate comes from the UK, but they act like the support comes from the UK as well, when really the support comes from outside the UK too. A huge amount of it. Um, I don't just like the stats are loaded because they're saying I have more male fans than female fans, and that's not true at all. I have more female fans than male fans. Um, the hackers were too premature, just wiling out with OJ and Hackison, just wiling out, ridiculous. Um, um, I say a rule. If this game has taught you, teaches individuals who are watching this anything, is to never give your power away. Never give your power away. Never give your power away. The women gave their power away. Now they can't even say they're in love. Because when you give your power away, people just take more and more and more. And it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Now I can't chat to girl, I can't talk to girl. Nothing. And I say, why let it go this far? Like, why let it go this far? Well, you just got me masturbating and there's women masturbating, but we can't have sex. So I'm masturbating, a woman's masturbating across the road, but we can't have sex, and she can see me, but I can't see her. But we're right across the road from each other. This survivor's guilt, ever since Jay-Z told me I had it, it's really been making me rack my brains. Like I can't feel any sympathy having survivor's guilt, because if I do, that would be entertaining the survivor's guilt syndrome itself. And yes, it's a form of PTSD and CPTSD, and I coined the term CPTSD, which is current post traumatic stress disorder. It's current CPTSD or CTSD, current traumatic um, stress disorder. Um, I've tried to talk to a few people online about this, but they just came at me with, "Why are you talking to me about this?" Anytime a cash cow comes onto the scenario, just do what the cash cow wants. You're not gonna find a bigger cash cow than me. You can make money off me without making me suffer. Like, the lack of rights for heterosexual people in this situation is so ridiculous. The lack of rights for heterosexual people in this situation is so ridiculous. A man and a woman can't be together, but they can masturbate over each other. So who's getting something out of it? Because I'm certainly not. Because I'm not aware of the level of masturbation that goes on over me. I see guys flashing girls showing them sausages, fam. The guy who did that, I did something too anyway. There was a guy, he was in Ward 1 Springfield, and everyone knows Kamisha was my girl then at Kamisha. So anyway, he thinks I'm not looking, and he just opens his trousers and he shows her what's like some skin in a sausage or something. And he's saying, "Oh, look here, I know you like this." And it looked like a sausage to me. It looked like a disconnected sausage. But yeah, you can tell when something's not right with guys because they'll just talk about your dick all the time. Or they'll talk about your looks all the time. And it's like, why do you as males need to talk about it? Of course, I set them up with masturbating a lot. My phone gets hacked, I start masturbating a lot. Like, things just haven't been right with the plan, and the plan hasn't gone the way I wanted it to because it hasn't been delivered the way I need, the way I would like it to be delivered. You know, it's me coping with this, all of this. You lot get to go on your holidays. You lot get to do this and that. I don't. I'm doing the groundwork. SAS soldier, youngest SAS soldier ever. Ask about me. I'm the youngest SAS soldier ever. I've been getting cash influxes from the government ever since I turned SAS. Um, I do need women in my life. It's ridiculous that I don't have women in my life. It's something that I do need. Um, why I'm without it, I don't know. I'm never gonna go to a prostitute. You never see me at a brothel. You may have seen me look up prostitutes on online, but it's not something that I want to do or I feel comfortable doing. I'd rather go on a date and sleep with a girl. And you may say, what's the difference? But there's a difference. When the clubs open again, it should be good. When the clubs open again, it should be good. Um, Lots of dances to try in the club. I didn't even get the chance to do my foot stomp one, you know? People need to realize what SAS means. Like I said, I predicted the 46th president would be president just from one tweet of Donald Trump's. So, and then it happened today, like 4 days after I said it, 5 days after I said it. I would like to know what's going on. I like to know what's going on currently and what's been going on in the past. And I would like someone to tell me and explain to me what's been going on. If you think it's too harsh for a male to say, a female can say it. Like, males are coming up to me going hi, but it's females I'm wanting to interact with and talk to. So, I don't really see the point. The hackers are just full of shit, talking about visions that they've had and dreams that they have and the way they think. Yeah. And it doesn't match up to what mine is. They're just guessing in the dark, making out like they have this connection with me that they don't have. And it's a con. But like I said, I've got my way out now. I've got my Canada thing out. I'm gonna listen to some music. I'll be back online later. But yeah, it's not that I wasn't ever cool with Morgan. It's just that I didn't want to say his name when I had so much police heat on me. Um, Obviously this is my business page, so I'm just talking about it. But I mean, I'm by no means in contact with him anymore. Um, Simply because that's what the police said. You know, even though OJ is an actor, and he's told me he's an actor, and Jen's told me she's an actress. You know, OJ's a sick actor, and not in a good way because of what he's behind in the hacking. It proves that he wasn't right in the head, and people were vouching for OJ, saying OJ's legit. Anything that I had, OJ wanted to copy. Why would you be connected with this hacking, OJ, if you're legit? How can you say it's just acting when you're doing this and you're a part of this? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. People want to criticize and then utilize you to, get their way up. Like, the people who hack my phone are so fucked because this phone, this very phone that I'm talking to you from, is a police phone. The police swapped my phone when I was arrested on a gun charge. Like I said, it has a different crack somewhere else in the screen. Yeah, there are two different cracks in the phones. So I knew straight away that once the hacky sons hacked, the police would be onto them. And the police know everything. The real police that I work with. And there are some real officers that I work with, I'll admit that. But I recognize them by face. There are some real officers I work with. All I know is that this situation is wrong and that it's gone too far, and that there should be restrictions for experiments. Like, experiments shouldn't be able to go, like, be used unlimitedly on me. Like, I shouldn't have an unlimited amount of experiments being done on me. With no sign, with no one saying no, you can't do that. Because that just enables wild things to happen. Um, like I said, I strongly suggest that the government and the military just take over this whole show because, like, with what's being used, um, it's a pestering, to be honest. It's a pestering. What I'm hearing is a pestering.